Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Christopher with Plan Your Adventures, and in today's video we are doing a day in my life living in Orlando, Florida near Disney and all of the fun things here. So if you are interested in that, definitely stay tuned. It is currently Thursday, May 29th, about 10 a.m. I've already made breakfast, did a little morning routine, and I thought this would be a good time to start recording. We're doing a lot of fun things today. We are going to have the morning of being productive, get some travel agent things done, some social media things done, and then we are going to go to a couple different places today. I think we're going to start by shopping. There's two stores I want to go to. There's a huge Disney pin store. There is a Disney kind of antique mall. And then from there, I want to go to a Disney resort and work this evening. We're going to bring my laptop and my phone and maybe a planner and just find a Disney resort to just chill in for a little bit. I'm not sure which one yet. My favorite to work in is Coronado Tower, but we may go somewhere different just to change it up, unconfirmed. But it is, like I said, currently, hold on. There we go. It's currently 10:15. We're ready and sitting at my desk. I have a lot of super small part-time jobs. I do social media content for my agency. I help a friend with social media. I do assistant work for an agent. I do assistant work for the agency. And then, of course, all of my own things. Content, YouTube, 2 different channels, travel agent, working with planner companies. There's a lot of small things that I do. So we're going to do some of that this morning. I have a couple things to do for assistant work for other people. I have my own quotes and emails and clients to get back to and check in on. So I think I'm going to start. Sometimes I struggle. I go back and forth between having a big brain dump list and then just kind of jumping in. Sometimes I feel like I procrastinate when I do that. I have a general list in my planner already. Let me see if I can find that. I did it last night. So I do have, this is our section for today. So I do have things written down. I have some videos that I want to film this morning. So I think we'll just kind of go off of this and jump into it. So I will catch up with you once we get some more work done. It is sunny and hot, hot, hot. It's about noon. We're still being productive and getting things done, but I just needed to run and check my mailbags to see what we're working with, if we have any new packages. I have to film some new products for my other channel, my planner channel, and I'm waiting for them to arrive. So we'll see if they're here. It's kind of nice out though, even though it's hot. I'm living for the sunshine a little bit. So if we have time, maybe we'll even try and sit outside. Who am I kidding though? I have so much to do. We're running out of time already, and I feel like the day has just begun. Okay, my package did come with the goodies, so I just filmed 2 YouTube videos for my other channel, which again is one all about planners. So if you're interested in planners and vision board and goal setting and stickers, Plan Your Truth is for you. But now I have a quote to do for a client that is looking for a Disney and Universal split stay for a week in 2026. It's 1 o'clock already, which is around the time I wanted to think about leaving. I also haven't done lunch yet, so it's fine. We still could be successful if we left here, even if we left at 3. We would do shopping 3:30 to 5:30, and then we would go to a Disney resort and just be there in the evening. I was kind of thinking that we would do a Disney resort from 3 to 6, but maybe we won't get there till 6, and that's still fine. We could, if we want to splurge and I have a Disney gift card, we could even get dinner at said Disney resort. So I still want to do all the things tonight, but I think it's important that I take care of this quote ASAP so that we can see if she wants to book. I have a lot of quotes just up in the air. I have a couple people that are like hopefully gonna book a lot of Universal. There's a lot of Universal quotes I'm doing, and I think most of them are ready to book. So within the next couple of days, I'm gonna be busy doing that kind of stuff, which I love. I'm so passionate because once I book someone's trip, then I can start talking with them about all the things, of planning the trip and all the magic that is Universal and Disney and cruises. So I'm just going to finish up this quick quote. It'll take me a little bit. Then I think we'll make some quick lunch. I have some pasta leftovers that we'll probably do, and maybe like a chicken nugget moment with that or something for protein. I got to figure it out. So I will catch up with you in hopefully an hour when we are on our way to do all of the fun shopping. Yay! Okay, the time has come. We are packing my bag, and I think we're like a little ahead of schedule. It's not even 2 o'clock yet. So I'm packing my bag. This is from Erin Condren, which is actually a planner company, but it's like a little clear purse situation. Oh, I just realized I don't think I can bring this because I want to bring my laptop, and that is just simply not going to work. Okay, change of plans. We're gonna pack my backpack. I need something in between that small purse and this big backpack. That's really what I need. But that's okay. It's just so big. It's the only reason I don't love to bring it. And it's like hot in the summer wearing it on your back, but it's fine. So we're gonna bring my laptop for sure. Hold on, I have to add. I'm not gonna bring my charger because it's fully charged right now. And it's just such a hassle to like deal with that and get the charger. It has a home here, so if I can keep it there, it's just easier. So we're gonna bring that for sure. I'm bringing my planner, which has content planning and to-dos and stuff like that. I also have this like little monthly notebook that's for planning. And then I'm gonna bring just a little pen pouch with just a couple of highlighters, a couple of my favorite pens, whiteout, maybe a couple more highlighters. What did I grab? Blue, purple, we'll grab like pink and tan as well. Pens, whiteout, not a ton of stuff, just enough, you know what I mean? So planner, pen pouch, laptop, I'll grab my AirPods, and then like my normal stuff, like portable charger, maybe I'll throw my fan in there, my wallet, stuff like that. It's just so big, like I could fit so much more in here. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll grab a snack and like a water bottle or something. We're going to a Disney resort at the end of our journey right now, but I'm not coming home in between. We're going shopping first. But yeah, let me finish putting this in, and then we'll get on the road. Okay, we have made it to our very first stop of the day. We are close to Winter Garden. We're actually in Oakland, I think technically right now. So it was a bit of a drive, but we are here. It's not that far from Disney. I'll do the math, but it is called Recycling the Magic. There are a couple different like Disney antique type stores, but this is, I think, probably the most popular. It is theme park props and collectibles. I'll turn you around and show you like the sign that I'm looking at here. So if you're interested, you can see this is the one we're going into. I think it's a new-ish location. I do plan to take you inside with me. I'm gonna see what the vibe is though. Here, hold on. We'll get out and I'll at least show you from the outside. I may bring you in just on my phone to make it more casual. We'll see what the vibe is in there. I don't want to like invade people's privacy, but I'm excited to see. I really don't know what to expect, so let's see what we can get up to in here. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. I'm excited. Let's see what they have. I'm sure they'll have some quirky things. I do have my wallet, just in case, of course. Oh my gosh. If you are a Disney fan, you should come to this store. It is not too far from the parks. Wow, it was so cool. I mean, we're talking everything from props and costumes from the theme parks to there was tons of papers. You're going to see me look at a lot of those and pictures and newspapers and magazines and things like that. I'm obviously very into junk journaling and planning on my other channel, so I was very drawn to that. There were pins. There were like cast member medallions. There were cast member costumes. I mean, I'm blown away. Of course, normal like figurines and things that you would find, in other stores. But just blown away by the amount of stuff that was in here. Just fun, honestly, even if you're not looking to buy anything, just to take a look around at some of the history. There was so much history here. That's a big thing. And you could find things from $1, like some of these magazines and newspaper things, all the way up to thousands of dollars from original artwork and, things that were in the parks at one time or another. This is really like walking through the history of the Disney company, to be honest, and just random stuff thrown everywhere. I mean, down to a lot of the things that you would get for free, like on a cruise or in your hotel room, like the room service menu or a laundry card. You would get that for free, but they have it here. You could buy, if you weren't at the opening day of the Disneyland Tokyo Resort and you want the paper that was there, they probably have it. Really, really special, and I think all Disney fans should definitely check it out. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin? I don't know what I was expecting, but that was incredible. I'm like tearing up. The fact that they had everything. I know I did a voiceover over the clips and probably went over that, but wow. As a junk journaler and somebody that's into like paper, they had a ton of like kind of concept art stuff, magazine clippings and newspapers and postcards and like really niche things too, like the paper from Disneyland Hotel on opening day, like the free paper, things that were free at the time if you were there, but now you can pay $1 for some of the things or $100 depending on what it is, like paper tickets. So that was really cool. I did get a little bit, so I'll show you what I got. This was more expensive, but it's basically like a magazine, and it's from 1975. So I thought this would be really cool to kind of do some junk journaling with it, and it's about like the happiest news in the world and the Magic Kingdom, and so yeah, we got that. And then I also got another like magazine situation, but this was only $1, so I was like, yeah, this is absolutely coming home with me for $1. It's called Eyes and Ears, and I just love that. Honestly, if for nothing else, I love the front. That could be like framed. So this is from 2013, so it's not as like old, but probably why it was cheaper. Anyway, that was a success. I almost didn't buy anything, but I was like, come on, we came all the way here. Let's get something to junk journal with. We are now going to head to Pin HQ, a huge pin store. So a little bit of backstory on my pin trading journey. If you're not familiar, the theme parks here have pins that you can buy, and a lot of people take it to the next level and they trade. Like they wear lanyards and you trade for different pins. Actually at Disney, you can go to cast members and they have boards where you can trade pins. Anyway, when we first came, when I was a child, because I only came to Disney once as a child, but when I came, I did get a lanyard and I got a couple pins. And then over the course of the years and as an adult coming back, I would buy pins for special things. Like if I went to a party or if I saw my favorite character in a pin or different things like that. I have accumulated a good pin collection, okay? A good pin collection. However, it can be an expensive collection. So in a dream world, I really would love to stop buying pins. So what a lot of people do is they buy really cheap pins, still like good quality, but like just the more affordable pins, or they buy them in a mystery bundle with duplicates and things like that. And then they trade them for better pins in the parks. So there is a huge store that we're going to go look at now, here in like the Winter Garden area. And I think that they sell like bundles to start pin trading. They sell little bags and things that you can bring into the parks to do your pin trading with. So we're just going to go see what they have. And honestly, just like how we did here, just investigate, you know? Oh, I love it. What a magical day. Okay, we're here, Pin HQ by Go Pin Pro. Coolest destination. We can already see it, and they have lots of pins and displays. I don't even know what I'm getting myself into, so we will see. Once again, I'm going to bring in my phone and show you what I can, so let's go. Okay, we did it. I am a little overwhelmed after that store just because I feel like there's so much happening. Like, you can buy all the pins that are displayed. They have some though that are like thousands of dollars. Like, it's very confusing as somebody that's new to pins to understand why something is like the cheapest pin I think I saw was $8, but they also had like mystery packs, which I'll show. I think when we go to the resort, we'll kind of get it all set up. So that's what I did. Still wasn't cheap. It was $60 with tax, which is definitely more than I wanted to spend today. But I think now I'm set to start pin trading. So in theory, $60. And now with that, I can get, because there's like 10 random pins in there, so I can trade for 10 pins that I want for $60. And I have a couple at home that I already have decided I can trade with. I just didn't have the equipment. Like, you don't need anything. You could just walk in holding the pin, but this gave me like a little pin board that I can bring into the parks. So I feel good. For $60, I basically got 10 Disney pins and a little pouch and a little board that the pins will go on for me to do the trading. So I feel good. Like I said, more than I wanted to spend today, but we did it. It's done. Check it off the list. And I joined their loyalty program, so I'm sure I'll get text messages and emails and stuff. But that was a success. It's like 4:15. So earlier than when I was doing the math earlier, I was thinking we wouldn't get to a Disney resort before 6, and now we'll get there before 5. So I think that's where we're going to head next. I'm just going to start driving. I think we may go to Coronado just because it's my favorite, and I know I can park there without any question, so I think that is where we're going to head next. Okay, future Christopher popping in because I never showed you what I got from Pin HQ. So I'm going to show you what this little mystery bundle situation is. So it is basically, this is the meat and potatoes of their system is this. They have lots of different forms of it. They have smaller boards, bigger boards, folios, bags, all kinds of things. But this is the science, because you can take, and then this fits in here. But this basically you'll stick on both sides. I was told you can stick pins, and you don't need the back of the pins. So then we got this in there as well, which is just 10 random Disney pins. So I'm going to open these all up and see what we got. Not that it really matters, because we will get rid of them and trade them, but let me show you our haul. Okay, so here is the haul. And again, these are random, and like, so the point of it is to then use them to go trading. The tea is, there's 3 on here. Well, there's more than 3, but like, I really like these 3. I don't think I want to trade these 3. We have the Disney Club with Tinkerbell. Hopefully she's focusing. We have another Tinkerbell. This says, "Where dreams come true." This one's hard to see, but that's really cute. And then we have the Evil Queen. I collect villain pins, so I feel like this one is a good one to keep and maybe see if we can find the rest from this collection. So then that would give us 7, right, to trade. So how it'll work is we'll put all of these on here and then put it in this little bag, and this is what we'll take into the parks to use to trade. So I'm excited. Welcome to Walt Disney World. This truly never gets old. Oh, we made it. So this is Coronado Springs Resort. I've shown it many times on my camera. Oh, my camera, lol. On vlogs and stuff. I stayed here in December of 2023 in the tower. So Coronado Springs is a huge resort, but for a little bit more money you can stay in this tower, and it's just extra deluxe. But December 2023, first time here, stayed here in the tower, and it was the best trip I've ever had, and it actually was the trip that made me decide that we were moving here. So I had been thinking about it before then, but December 2023, right here, is where the decision was made. So it's a really great resort just to come and like get work done. So I've done it, I think this is now the 3rd time I've come here just to kind of sit and enjoy the ambiance and get work done. Why not? You know, like I have a ton of work to do, right? Like I'm no longer on vacation here. I still get to do really fun things, but I'm working now. I'm doing videos, I'm doing travel bookings, whatever. Why not work from a Disney resort or a Disney park? So I'm trying to be better about that and get out of my apartment and into the parks and the resorts and just sit and get work done. You know, maybe get a drink, maybe get a meal, but we'll see. I'll show you around a little bit though, at least as we walk in. Oh, I love it here. So this is one option of where we can sit today. Where I made that decision was sitting actually in that chair right there, overlooking the beautiful Walt Disney little mural situation. So we're gonna go down here. This is one option, but I'm thinking today I may want an actual table. So there are options up here, but I think we're actually gonna walk over to where like the quick service is and the little shop in this resort. I think that's probably, there's like actual tables and outlets, and so I think that may be a better place for what I want to get done today, like computer work, because these are comfy chairs down here. Look at this. Oh, such a vibe. These are really comfy chairs, but I think I'd rather be at a productive table today. So that, again, is the main tower. We'll probably go back there before the night is over. I love that bar that was there. It's the Barcelona Lounge. They make the best, like, gin and tonic situation. They also have really good coffee. They're a coffee bar in the morning. In the tower, all the way up at the top, is Toledo, which is a signature dining situation. Very nice, very luxurious. But there is also a lounge up there, the Dahlia Lounge, which is very nice. You have beautiful views of the property because you're so high up, and it definitely has that like luxurious deluxe vibe. We're walking right now over to the old check-in area before they built the tower. This is where the quick service still is, the shop, and some other tables. So that's what we're doing, this little walk right now. It's not too long, but I love that it's indoors. Like it was basically as long as me filming that clip. Now we are at the end, and I see the shop straight ahead of us. We'll have to peek in there, of course. But these are those tables I was talking about. So I feel like as much as I would love to be on a comfortable chair, I think this is probably more the speed, at least for right now, to kind of sit right here with my laptop and my desk. Ooh, there's even like little drawers. There's outlets here. So I think this is probably where we'll sit. Actually, I lied. I prefer a back on my seat, so we're gonna sit right here because I don't need an outlet right now. And then let me get set up and get some work done, and then we'll explore a little bit when I'm ready to get a bite to eat. It is like an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes later. We've done pretty good. We edited 2 videos. We did some reels and content for my agency. I didn't do any for me yet. That's what I would still like to do. A little bit of Instagram content for me. Like there was a Disney Cruise Line promotion that just dropped today. So if you want to go on a last minute Disney cruise and you're a Disney Visa card holder, I can give you some free money towards that sailing. Depending all of the things. But this is a great time to remind you that I'm a travel planner. So send me a message. I'd love to help plan a magical trip for you, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Sometimes it actually saves you money because we may sprinkle some magic on. Okay, so I'm ready for a break though. It's 6:20, so I think we're gonna look at dinner. And we have a couple options here. We can do like a sit down. So we're gonna walk this way to Rick's Sports Bar. It used to not be good, but I heard it got better. There is also a great restaurant on the water, but it's looking a little gray and muggy outside, and it's more expensive. So we're gonna skip that. So it's either Rick's Sports Bar or we're gonna go to the quick service. So let's go take a look. Okay, so before we go over this way, which is towards the restaurants and also the convention center, which I think I said it looks muggy outside. It does, but there is also, a bar and a pool bar and stuff like that. So that could have been an option if it wasn't gross out. But let's take a quick look in the gift shop here, because each resort does have some exclusive merchandise. So here's a little look at some of the Coronado Springs. Definitely giving that like Spanish flair for sure. I think this is very simple. I really like it. And then, of course, a sporadic sampling of some of the normal merchandise, like ears and shirts and... Oh wow, wait, hold on. We're not done with the Coronado. They have some glassware as well. Good for them. But just a little sampling of lots of the different merchandise available in the parks as well. Ooh. I haven't seen this. This is like a swim shirt, actually. Interesting. Not me looking for my size. No, we don't need a Christopher. Walk away. There is a couple food items and snacks and drinks and things like that. Not a ton here, but there is a little alcohol counter over here with some beers and wines and things. Not a ton in the food. Ooh, some ice cream treats. Yum. Not a ton in terms of like toiletries and things, but a little bit. There's a little bit here. Okay, let's go look at food. Oh wait, I love this. This is the white one, but the logo's a little bit bigger, and it's this blue color. Oh my god. Put it down. We don't need it. Run away. I don't know why, but like the sweatshirts, the long sleeve shirts, the like quarter zips, they all have been resonating with me, but the key is, when the heck am I ever going to flippin' need to wear that? I'm in Florida. It's hot, hot, hot. Okay, so we're just right next door. This is like the main food hub, and I actually also forgot about Maya Grill, so maybe we'll look at that. I don't know, I'm thinking just for cost-wise, we'll probably stick to this one, El Mercado. This is the quick service option here. I think they'll show maybe some of the options if they change it to the dinner. Yeah, here we go. We have some handhelds. I was, always looking at chicken tenders, but they do have a pasta bar, which sometimes I think they have penne, so that may be a winner, some penne. But they also have nachos and kid stuff. So this is, a standard like cafeteria style quick service in a resort, and it's a decent size here since it is such a large resort. Then we have a Rick's Sports Bar and Grill, which I'm just gonna peek at the menu. I see burgers, salads, loaded nachos, that sounds good. I think there's like a mozzarella stick situation. So, like a sports bar, right? Seems like more American style. I am, just because I don't think I've ever even walked this way. We are gonna come over and look at Maya Grill. I think this is one that you do need a reservation, but it doesn't seem too busy, so we could get a walk up. Let's see. Oh, that looked pretty good. So that is definitely the more expensive side of things. So that had like entrees, like chicken enchiladas, a bougie quesadilla, with that kind of Spanish flair for sure, or like Mexican food, I think. Looked really good, smelled good. There was live music in there, but definitely more of like a sit-down experience, which is not what we're looking for tonight. We're just gonna look to get a quick bite to eat. So let's go into the quick service and see if anything calls our name. I'm thinking pasta bar or our classic chicken tender meal. Okay, we did go with a nacho bowl. I was back and forth a couple times, but this looked so good. Somebody else had it, so I'll let you know, but it felt right to get something Mexican while here, so we're going for it. Okay, I did also get a Diet Coke. Oh, feels like a waste of like $5, but I needed it. We've been out a long time, so let's see. Honestly, that is so good. The tortilla chips are homemade. Well, it looks like, and they have a really good seasoning. The cheese sauce is good. The beef is good. This is a win. We are back in the long hallway. We just missed the rain because everything is wet outside. But we're gonna go back to the Grand Tower. That's where we're gonna work for the rest of our night tonight. I lied, it started again. It's raining again. Flippin' Florida. Okay, so we're back. Oh, I'm confused by this seat though. I'm like sinking lower and lower. But I have a lot, I want to do like stuff for Instagram, so it's just on my phone, so I don't really need like a table situation. So we're just going to chill here for a little bit. But those nachos, you guys, can I just? So it wasn't like a heavy, cheap nacho situation. I told you the tortilla chip was delish, but then it was like a white queso on top. And then all the toppings were very fresh and light and airy, so it didn't feel too heavy. It was really good. Like, I would get that again without question. I bought a Diet Coke, and so you get 3 refills. So we did refill before we left. So I'm just gonna sit here, make some reels, hopefully. It's very easy when you're working on your phone to just start scrolling, but we're gonna try and make some reels. And then, honestly, we're probably at a spot where I could leave and go home. Tomorrow I have a busy day, so I wouldn't mind getting a good night's sleep. So, we'll see. It's like 7:07, so we're doing good for time. Goodbye for now, Coronado Springs. Oh, I love it here so much. Hold on, do we come? I think this way. We are heading out. What time is it? Is it raining? I looked at my phone and it said it was gonna start raining, so I was like, let's leave before that. It's almost 9, so we had a really successful, productive day. I edited a couple more reels, so lots of content editing happened tonight. A little bit of travel agent like quotes and emails and stuff like that. But now we take the long journey back to my apartment. I'm being sarcastic. It's gonna take me like 17 minutes. Let's put it in my phone because it may take a little bit longer because parks are starting to like almost close. 18 minutes. Oh, woe is me. What a life is this? I live for it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Ow! Did you see me poke my eye out from a palm tree? It's okay. I love them. I live for the palm trees. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'm a travel planner. So if you want to help support me and this account and all the things and me living my best life here in Orlando, book your next trip with me. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but also something you can do for free if you're not in a spot to book a vacation right now. Why don't you hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video? If you want to see my future videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all real soon. Thanks so much for watching.